What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Cadillac Dan Show. I am a firm believer in the right to bear arms, but also been wanting some chrome arms for many years now. Finally broke down and bought some. And I'm kind of going to tell you a little bit about buying them and the differences you can run into, hence why I have so many here. I am not super loaded. These are not two different sets. These are all the same side arm. All passengers. Yes, I do have the sets to go with these. So, what I'm trying to say is I got 4 sets of chrome arms here. No, I'm not rich. Run into some issues. And I'll kind of bring you along for a little brief update on why I have that. So here's the first set of arms. They are super dirty. I've been moving them all around. As you can see, it clears that very nicely. No issues whatsoever. Only issue I have is right here. And I did think that I drilled the hole wrong. I did consider that, but I measured this from here to here. I measured on my Fleetwood. It is in the right spot. But as you can see, yeah, it will go back a little bit more when there's actual pressure on it, but not quite enough to make me feel safe that if he goes to hop in this car, that cylinder's not going to hit there. So here's option number 2. Granted, the cylinder isn't sitting straight. It actually goes back some more if there is some actual pressure applied to it. But I was like, sweet, that will work. That is good. I'm very happy with that. Crisis averted. Well, so you gotta push the A-arm down. Yeah, that ain't gonna work on front or rear. So as you can see, not everybody builds A-arms the same. Didn't really take that into consideration, unfortunately. I did mock up the frame with a customer supplied A-arm. That's kind of what we're planning on using. I neglected to, I don't even know which one the first one is. I neglected to see how far this was notched. That kind of turned into a problem. I could have actually moved the cylinder back further if I really would have paid attention to that beforehand. Unfortunately, I didn't. So my first solution was like, hey, I did buy these for me. Is it a wasp? Yes, it is. I did buy these ones for me. They will work pretty good on my car. But when I run into the problem with these arms, I thought to myself, well, I've got these here. That's an easy fix. I can just swap it over. I can order me some new ones. I can do whatever I want with these. If I build another frame, I'll just set the arm back. It'll be perfectly fine. So I went to doing that. Bolted this up on the frame. As you can see, had a clearance issue. This reinforcement plate was a lot wider. The notch was a lot deeper, so it cleared perfectly. But when I went to travel the suspension down, I hit my mounts that I built. Granted, if I would have made custom mounts, probably would have been okay. But wanted to do things a little bit different, and that's sometimes where you run into the problem with custom fabrication. Sometimes you gotta do trial and error. I kind of thought I had looked at all options, I could think of, but I didn't really take into consideration, everybody builds arms a little bit differently. And unfortunately, when they're chromed out, it's kind of hard to go back from there. Hence why I got 4 pairs here. But with that being said, one thing I kind of wanted to touch on. These arms here, I did buy for my car. These arms here I bought for my car. Why did I buy 2 pairs for my car and I haven't even got a chance to put one of them on? Well, I ordered 2-inch for my car, which is a little bit crazy for what I wanted. Yeah, I'm hopping the car. I wanted to get a little bit more travel out of the front end with a full stack. I don't have a whole lot. Granted, after I hop in the Hulk, that's plenty of travel in my car, so I didn't really need 2-inch. The real bad thing about that is these are not 2-inch. I ordered 2-inch. I was sent 2.5-inch. So that would be a real tire killer. I do enjoy driving my car. I plan on driving it to work. Granted, my work is like 20 miles from here, maybe, if that. Yeah, I'd be super going through tires. Don't want that. So, do I package them up, ship them back for almost $100 in shipping every way? Some people may. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it more and more, I do have a Oldsmobile out back. It is a hopper. I just get a set of chrome arms. Who knows? But that was from a very reputable chrome shop. I'm talking about like one of the best. You probably already know who it is. Not really going to mention names. I ain't here to bash nobody. It was a bad inconvenience. Yeah, I was shipped the wrong part. Yeah, they'd probably take it back, but I hate shipping stuff when it comes to like parts. And packaging them up so they don't get damaged and then just a freight on it, that sucks. So these ones here, these are our customer's arms. And we did run into a problem on the frame. Mainly my fault. I'm not ashamed to admit that. It is what it is. So, like I said earlier, my option was put my arm on there and solve the problem. Well, kind of solve the problem, but kind of not. This is kind of where I'm going with the whole video. When I bought these arms, I'd asked for some pictures, kind of really shy about it. You know, they didn't really want to talk a whole lot, more or less just acted too busy to deal with me. Which, I mean, I get it. Yeah, you do get a lot of window shoppers, but you also got to take into consideration, this may be the guy that buys 4 sets of chrome arms from you, plus some spindles, plus God knows whatever else I bought and will be buying. So keep that in mind. So, yeah, kind of got blown to the side on that. That's another reason I didn't even really bother trying to return it or anything like that. I ordered these from a guy named Jose Castillo. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Probably not. If so, I'll put you in the link in the description for damn sure. But yeah, I got up with him on Facebook. I've been seeing everyone comment on him. He's kind of an unknown dude in my realm. You know, I'd never really heard of him until like a couple years ago, and I see more and more people dealing with him. So that's a good thing. You know, when it comes to Facebook, there's a lot of scammers out there. And ask me how I know. I've got a lot of stuff that I never did get. They're supposed to be chrome. But yeah, I seen him, and I seen everybody talk really good about him. You know, receiving all their parts in a really good time and manner. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna reach out to him. You know, I've been wanting to buy chrome arms for a very, very long time, many years, and kind of gotten to where the point where I can't actually buy them. This right here is a huge disappointment. You know, didn't get what I wanted, didn't get the right part, kind of bummed on that. So I figured I'd try it again. You know, I bought these ones. This is before I knew the issue of this one. So I bought these. They come in. They freaking look awesome. You know, they look really good. It was just what he told me. He said, you know, they're reinforced here. It's done like this, done like that. Totally awesome. This is actually pretty much a completely fabricated arm. The only thing he reused was the ball joint pocket, and it is reinforced as well. But the quality on it is really good. The chrome is super good on it. Sent me the dog bones and the washers. Everything looks really good on it. I can say on this, that's better. This is from a #1 chrome shop that you know of. I'm just saying that. It looks okay. That's more impressive. So I got them, run into the issue with this, had to use these, put them on there. Like I said, had some pros, some cons with these ones. I called the dude up, and I said, hey man, I said, I bought these arms from you. I said, you know, they're good. There ain't nothing wrong with them, you know, but what I need is to see if you have them a little bit narrower. I said, I told him, I said, I see pretty much how many arms you sell. More than likely, I'm assuming you have a plasma table, you just knock them all out, build them all. He's like, yeah, more or less, you know. Way to do it. I don't blame him one bit, not knock him or nothing. But I just asked him, I said, here's my problem. You know, I went back and forth with him a lot. You know, he was really awesome at communicating, and he literally just called me and was like, you know, let me see if I can help you. Which is something most people won't do. Like I said, when I went to buy these, I asked for a picture of the ball joint pocket being reinforced. Never got an answer. You know, I contacted another very, very reputable chrome shop, or very, very reputable chromer that was selling A-arms, asked them the exact same question. Didn't even get a response. So they completely lost my business. You know, that was a chance that was missed by them. Yeah, I'm no $5,000 customer, but also got a YouTube channel that kind of reaches out to a lot of people. So, I mean, I don't know. So anyways, we talked, kept in contact, shot a bunch of messages back and forth. I kind of laid some tape on it here. I showed him kind of what I needed to do. He dug through some A-arms that he had already packaged up. You know, he basically pre-packages stuff so he can grab it and ship it. Good idea. You know, it's half the work's already done. So he tore through a bunch of boxes, found some that were narrower. Kind of did the best he could, more or less. I'm like, go down further, go down further. How about this? How about that? How about from this angle? You know, which that does get aggravating with people. I do understand that. I understand 100%. I get people that message me all the time asking questions like that. And I'm not going to say that's a stupid question, because if you don't know, you don't know. And what's it going to hurt to ask? You know, you're either going to get left behind, or the dude's going to be cool and try and help you out. You know, and that he definitely did that. So that was super, super appreciative. And I kind of told him the pickle that I was in. You know, maybe that's why he helped me out a little bit more. And he actually gave me a little bit better deal on these. I guess he felt sorry for me, which I truly, truly appreciate. And it's good because it is going to do a ton more business for him. You know, and it's right here. But not only with you guys. You know, I'm definitely going to be buying more chrome stuff. Kind of got the chrome addiction now. Didn't really want that, but it's coming. So, you know, I got my A-arms. I'll probably start doing more stuff later on, you know, as time goes on. But I just kind of wanted to bring you guys into my world, share the experience with you, things you can run into. So keep that in mind. Really, in all honesty, I should have just taped these up and mocked them up. I didn't want to scratch them up because I didn't want to buy another replacement. Well, maybe 2 other replacements. Either way, I got a freaking ton of arms here, and, you know, I might sell one set, but probably end up putting them on something. I hate to say it, you know, it ain't like I really went out of the hole. I had a little bit of money saved up. It wasn't really intentionally for this, so I'm not out of pocket a bunch of money. Yeah, it looks like it, but I've kind of been saving it for a shop, so I had a little bit of spending spree. So I don't know. Might sell some, might keep them. You'll see in the future on Facebook if I put some up for sale. They are good quality. They just didn't really work out for what I needed them to work out for. Except for these ones, they worked out perfect. So we're gonna roll with these. I'm putting these on my lack. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do with those. Maybe build another roller frame in the future. Might use them on there. It's kind of one thing. Those might go in the Oldsmobile in like 40 years. You know, when my non-existent grandkids are building my car. I don't know. But I just kind of figured I'd enlighten you guys on that. So check out Jose Castillo on Facebook. He is a really, really good dude. As you guys may know, I'm not going to talk somebody up that I really, truly don't feel deserves it. Dude is a really awesome, solid businessman and really helped me out in a pinch. You know, he could have just been like, well, sorry about your luck. Move on to the next guy. You know, he took time out of his day on numerous days to help me out, and I do appreciate that. So I'm going to kind of end it here. I've got a bunch of work to do. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment telling me what an idiot I am for buying 4 sets of arms. But I want this thing to be right. I don't want to have any issues out of it. And that's just what it takes sometimes. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Just remember, you won't know what you can't mess up until you mess it up. See ya. What seems to be the problem? Good shot. Got away free. It lives to die another day. Is it too late to save your soul if death becomes So that was my main problem, and I basically had to make a mark down. I had some tape going across here, you know, kind of come up with a width on here. And that is where, you know, he really come into hand. That is where Jose really come into hand, you know, working with me on this, trying to find something to fit.